Doing this for a while, and that's reading Jeff's work for a number of reasons. One, it helps, makes me feel close to him in a sense. I don't want his legacy and everything that he worked for. Like when we were working on my book, I remember he said to me, the reason we strive to be published is because you can't spit poems once you're dead. So I want his legacy to continue. I want his work to continue to be heard. And especially for you young poets in the room who are coming up. And I think it's important that you know the history of the scene that you're a part of here in Hampton Roads. And I think it's important that you understand this man's greatness. So I'm gonna just read a couple of his poems and we'll keep moving. Cool? Yeah. Right. This one is called Basketball as Metaphor. I used to love playing b-ball as a kid, at least until I realized I wasn't any good at it. I was taught from a young age that Wilt was the greatest to ever hold the court. Later I learned that maybe Russell was the superior teammate, if not the better player, that he improved everyone around him, that there were lessons to be learned from that. We rooted for Dr. J against Larry Bird long before I understood the why of it. I remember watching the Globetrotters high up at center court when Metal Art played, and I remember the day I realized what generals are supposed to be. Johnson saved lives when he told the truth about being sick. We held our breath while MJ carried a baseball bat. I have to believe in second acts. I dared to dream that he could pull it off. I didn't know Kobe. Not really. Tribalism is real. And he was from another town. 8 games, Brian against Jordan, but Michael was old and on a failing team, and the contest for both had faded, quite honestly. He never really got to see what it could have been. I looked around at the closet tonight, fished out the dusky ball, walked over to the court down the street, shot some hoops, missing more than I made, and then my arm started hurting. So I stopped. The game is over when it's over, and the clock runs out. And you play what you can as hard as you can, because sometimes seconds are all you have. And Shaq weeps.